What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Honda Recap. We got a lot of random stuff to cover. The Legend is back. I'm super happy about that. The budget YouTube challenge rules are actually final. I kind of want to go over that. A couple new channels, and then you know what? Let's go over what's gone on in the past week. So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Honda Recap. Thank you all for joining yet again. If this is your first time here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up and that bell so you're notified every Monday night at 8 o'clock when this thing goes down. And make sure if you dislike this video to hit that thumbs down button twice. Anyways, guys, basically what I'm trying to do is go over everything that's gone on in the Honda universe here on YouTube and bring it into one cohesive episode. So if you got school, work, family, you can't catch up, you can't binge episodes of YouTube from your favorite content creators, I can basically go over and give a cool high-level depiction of what's gone on in the past week. So like I said, if this is your first time, make sure to hit that bell and subscribe because we sit down and hang out every Monday night, 8 o'clock, and kind of go over what's been going on. So thank you again for everybody that's joined. If you're new here, what's cracking, guys? Say something right here in the comments below. I like to reply. I'm always around about an hour, 2 hours after I upload, you know, to hang out with you guys, respond as much as I can, and then I try to respond to everybody else in the comments, you know, until the next recap. I'm starting to get the ball rolling. We should be back to the old recap pretty soon. Hopefully in the next week or the next episode, we can actually get back to where we are. I miss the old recap, guys. I know you probably do too. So that's the plan. We're getting back to it. All right, starting off, big topic. As of last week, you know, there was a big thing going on between the DIY mic, Young Static call out. Something that actually happened in the DIY mic response video was, hey, maybe we do a different budget build, you know, like a $3,000 cap. They threw out some rules. Well, you know what? That didn't actually go down. Static and Mike actually went out to race wars. They didn't race each other, but they got to hang out. That was really cool to see you guys just kind of chilling, hanging out, you know, no beef. It was all love just out there at the track. Pink Widow ran its times. Static ran its times, but what came from that was actually a couple other channels decided, you know what, that's something we want to do, and we're going to go ahead and take the ball and start rolling with it. So throwing that out there, there's a YouTube challenge now out there for Honda people on YouTube. That's really awesome to see. The official rules are actually out on the latest Autosauce channel. Jeremy and Ron have basically put that out. They're kind of spearheading the entire thing, which is really cool. There's a lot of other YouTubers right now that are actually involved with what's going on. As of late, I don't have the final count. This is just kind of the overall view of what's going on, but I'm pretty sure obviously Autosauce is in it. Ron and Jeremy are basically running the whole thing. We got SP Tuning, Young Static, FroMan Productions, that's Shane. You've seen him over on SP Tuning. I believe HunterTuned is in it. I'm not positive on that one right now. And there's a couple other channels that are actually getting involved. I think 79th Production, and they might be trying to rope that guy in there as well. So Justin, if you're in there, that'd be awesome. Really, that'd be something great because that's basically what you're about on your channel. Like I said, there's a couple other channels. Here's the basic rules. Let's go over them right now. Any motor goes as long as it's a non-VTEC Honda engine. B, D, H, whatever you have, whatever you want to run. Essentially anything you want to run as long as it's non-VTEC. The caveat is you can only use 450cc injectors. Basically what that's going to do is that's going to basically limit the power cap you can actually do. You want to throw on a giant turbo kit, you're not really going to have much fuel to go there. You want to go NA, you only have so much fuel. It goes either way, right? So it's going to come down to best motor you can build and driver mod. Driver mod is going to be a big thing here because a lot of people out there like to road race and things like that. Essentially, this is going to be like a power. I think they're going to try to find a dyno, see what these cars are actually putting down, and then they're going to hit the drag strip. The actual location of where this is going to happen is kind of unknown at this point in time. They're kind of gathering the people that actually want to be involved. Hopefully they can meet somewhere in the middle because, as you know, you got SP Tuning out there in Florida, Autosauce is out there in Colorado, and Static West Coast. So either way, people are going to have to drive. So it'd be cool if it's somewhere in the middle. I'm sure nobody wants to be out there in the snow. Going all the way to the other side of the country might be a problem too. So, and like I said, basically that's what's got to go down now. I haven't really heard this on other channels, but Jeremy over on the Autosauce channel did say there's a $150 buy-in. If you guys know if that's for sure, definitely let me know in the comments below. But I would assume that that's probably something you guys want to do because someone's got to pay for the track and just kind of get everything rolling. And it's kind of proving your commitment to being in the challenge. That likely said, any Honda motor, as long as it's non-VTEC, 450cc injection, have to have a YouTube channel. So good time to start one if that's how you want to be. You got to document everything. That way everybody, it's the only way we can actually see the fairness of what everybody's trying to do. So props to you guys. I'll go over the rules one more time. We got any Honda motor you want. I don't think there's a monetary budget, so whatever you want to do to the motor, as long as it's non-VTEC, 450cc injectors, and possibly a $150 buy-in. I'm pretty sure because that's what Jeremy said in his latest video. Like we said, guys, it should be really fun. I'm hoping to see all the cool builds that are coming out there. Hopefully we see a lot of cool things I'd really love to see. There's probably going to be a lot of B20s, not going to lie. There's B18, B1s, probably some more like that. It'd be really cool to see like a de-stroked B20 with like a 1.7 crank. That's always a build that I've always thought someone should have done, but you know, it's kind of hard to find because B17As aren't exactly that easy to come by. Although I do remember reading a long time ago that like O'Reilly would let you buy a remanufactured one, 1.7 liter crank. That would be really cool. De-stroke a B20 to 1.9, get a cool rod to stroke ratio, P8R head. You know, it'd be really fun. You'd rev for days, cool torque line, probably not as much horsepower, but you know what? That torque is gonna win. Anyways, guys, really excited to see all the builds that you guys are gonna put down. Definitely follow the channels that are coming. Go ahead and search around. You'll definitely find some other channels. Contact Autosauce if you want to get involved. They're basically the guys that are going to be running it. Make a YouTube video kind of announcing yourself, what you guys want to do. And you know what? If you're committed, go for it, guys, because there's going to be a lot of people following. All right, guys, with that said, I want to jump into some channels I haven't really talked about before and kind of throw them in right now. Kicking it off, we got FroMan Productions. Yes, that's Shane. You've seen him a lot from SP Tuning. He's got a couple cars. I've seen it. I've talked to him, and I've seen him on the Facebook group that I've ran around through. He's got some really cool cars in the shop that he's at or works at right now. But you know what? I don't know exactly what he's bringing to the table. I think actually he made a video not too long ago explaining that he had like an H series that he didn't know what to do with. This might be something, the challenge that is, this might be something he actually wants to bring to the table. That'd be really cool because I'm really excited to see a variety of cars. A lot of people think there's going to be like EGs and Integras, but you know what? Bring a Prelude, bring whatever you have. Bring an Accord, that would be awesome too. Like I said, non-VTEC, do whatever you can to it. 450cc injectors, just bring it. I think Shane and Pablo from SP Tuning got a lot of cool stuff up their sleeves. I know Yoast Built and stuff also had, you know, some nitrous builds going on, so they've got ideas. I'm really excited to see it. But like I said, Shane, FroMan Productions, definitely check this channel out. A lot of knowledge in this guy's head. I'd love to see what actually comes with it. Next up, we got a different channel, Robbie Ferreira. I don't know if a lot of you have been following along. This guy actually for about a month or two got an EG hatch. I think he's in Canada. He hasn't really been too big of a Honda guy. I think he's also had a BRZ on his channel, but he's slowly been building an EG hatch. He did some really cool stuff, gave it like a wide body. He got a turbo kit on it. Sooner or later, he's getting the bumper on right now, and then he has to get it tuned. Really cool channel, really good content. He's got a really cool vlogging style. I really enjoy it. It's really good. The quality is absolutely there. Definitely check out Robbie Ferreira's channel. He's got other projects as well, but I'm actually, you know, following along for the EG hatch. Super glad that you got into the community, man. Hopefully you're enjoying the car, and I know once the turbo is dialed in, you're gonna have a lot of fun. All right, next up, we got Barbas Life. This guy actually has been in my comments for a while, and I've been watching his videos. He's got an EK Coupe that he just did a Rust-Oleum paint job on, so what's up with that, dude? Really happy with the quality of work you're putting out. The quality of content is also really good. If you guys go to his latest video, he's actually doing a really cool paint job on a sock valve cover, and he actually wants to give it away. So definitely check out his latest video. He basically breaks down exactly how he wants to paint the valve cover. It's gonna be really cool. I'd love to see your channel grow. Your coupe looks very, very good, man, and I'm super happy that you're just another guy out there in a garage just doing everything you can with what you have in front of you. I super respect you, man. All right, guys, let's go over what's been going on in the past. And like I said at the very beginning, the legend is back, and I don't mean Adam, but the legend Adam has always had on his channel is finally back. The BMW is gone. In his latest video, you'll actually see him put a battery in the Acura Legend that he's had for a very, very long time. He backed it out from the back of the shed, instantly turned on. He had one request. If he got 1,000 thumbs up, he would actually get the MOT or MOT out there in the UK all situated so he actually can get the car insured and registered and drivable. I think he blew past that 2,500 likes because you know what, man? We've been ready for that legend content. And within the same video, we saw it turn on. The whistlers got put on. Yeah, I think Kieran had him for a while, but you got him cleaned up. You got him on the car. That's super awesome. I'm super happy to see you got some new content. You never stop with the new cars. The legend has been something I've been waiting for a long time, and I'm really happy it's back. Following that, we got Brokeboys. Haven't talked about them for quite a while. They've had a lot of things going on the channel. If you're a big follower from a very long time ago, you know Leo. He's one of the guys early on that was helping a lot of people putting motors in their car. There was a hatch. He had a B20 in it. I think he had a couple different motors in it, but alas, end of an era. The hatch is actually gone. I think in his latest video, he wanted us to start drifting possibly. He has a 240 now, and he had to let the hatch go. A lot of the parts got sold out, and I was really sad to see the EF getting taken away on a tow truck. I'm really sad about this, man, because I've loved that car. But like I said, good things to come for you guys. They still got the S2000. They still got plenty other cars. So if you guys are a fan of Brokeboys, definitely say something. What's up to you guys in the comments below. I'm really happy to see that the glove isn't gone. You just want to move platforms. That's totally possible. I really miss the EF, man. All right, next up we got Humble Performance. They've been building a 400 horsepower all-motor vehicle and they finally got it started. Humble Performance is a crazy channel because I love the fact that they build cars, get them on the dyno, and actually show you what they put to the wheels and how they go about doing it. I think they're starting to build an all-wheel drive, like 900 horsepower hatch. Maybe. I think that's one of the latest videos I saw. That is insanity. I'm really loving the all-motor Ks right now, because K is starting to become the way. I'm not going to lie, and I'm really happy of how much power you guys are getting out of these engines. Humble Performance, you guys are knocking it out of the park. I'm loving the thumbnails, super clean. The intro is amazingly edited. The quality is great. The amount of cars you guys are pumping through the shop is outstanding. So props to you guys. I love that you guys are keep putting out this content. Just keep making big power. All right, next up we got Autosauce. Like I said, Jeremy put out a video discussing the rules for the YouTube Honda Challenge. That's not the only thing. He hung out with a bunch of friends, took his car out. I think he hit the fender with the CRV. That really sucks, man. I can only imagine what it feels like to dent your own car. But like I said, Autosauce putting on the challenge. Definitely check these two guys out. They're doing some cool stuff. All right, following that, BoostedBoiz. Kyle out there putting an all-wheel drive system in his wagon, finally, and going K-Series. It is crazy to know that the wagon has been a single can turbo for so long. It has been a staple of the channel. I actually know that Kyle is a huge fan of wagons and other people that create wagon content, so props to you, man. I'm super happy that you're gonna go K. It's definitely something the wagon deserves. You've got plenty other vehicles. You haven't had a K really on the channel aside from the Honda-Roo. It's really cool that the wagon's gonna go K. It'll be your car. You're gonna enjoy it. You'll start driving the wagon a lot more, which is I think something you've actually wanted to do for a very long time. You just didn't really trust the single cam. But like I said, a lot of cool stuff coming your way. I know it's coming down the pipe. Props to you, man. Keep putting out content. We all love the content no matter what, so keep it up, dude. Speaking of liking content, Big Murph. This guy puts out another video and it's a QA. I really love this video, man, because it was basically you talking about your inspirations, who inspired you. Your channel grew really fast, just like your personality. It really, grabbed onto a lot of us and we enjoy the content very much. So it's really cool to sit there, hear people contacted you, gave you questions, and you responded honestly and humbly, and I really love that. We got to know a little bit more behind the video about you and just hang out with you, you know what I mean? So props to you, man. Keep putting on content. The EG is going to get back and running. The Integra everybody loves, and you know what? It's going to turn out great. All right, next up we got Wyatt, SketchyDA. Actually, I think Wyatt is also one of the guys in the Honda Challenge, so definitely hang out, see what he's got planned. But in his latest video, he does have an EG hatch. He's been holding it off. There's nothing more he can do to the coupe. He doesn't really know what he wants to do with the coupe, so he's focusing a little bit more on the hatch. In the latest video, he actually used the forklift, pushed it in and out of the garage a couple times, and painted the bay Milano red, same as the car. Really cool to see that you want to do the car right. The motor's pulled out, everything like that. You sanded it and got everything possible that you needed to do. Sprayed the bay. It's now in the drying phase. Really excited that you're going to be working on the EG, man. I love those cars. I love that there's another one on YouTube right now. I'm really excited to see what you're putting into it, though. All right. Justin, 79th Productions, puts another video out basically explaining what it took and how much to get his $300 Civic where it is now. I really love these videos, montage videos from like when you got the car to where you are now. You're very humble, you build everything on a budget, you learn to do everything with your hands, and if you don't know how to do it, you learn to do it. So you basically he basically went over all the stuff that he did. He bought the car for like $300, fixed the paint, fixed the motor. He had to get a new motor because I think he had like a rod knot going on. It already came with wheels and it was lowered, so he kind of just left that alone, but he put a lot of effort into the car. It took some time, but he's very happy with where it came out. And I know for a fact, as talking with him, he's very excited where it is right now. So props to you, man. I'm super happy you put this video out. It kind of shows from A to B what it took to get there and how anybody with a little effort can do the same. Another car that just got finished, we got Bodevision with the CTR inspired EK. With the CEs, I think you raised the back just a smidge because you were rubbing a little bit once you put the tires on the CE, but he's been helping a friend build this car. It looks amazing. The paint, the body, everything else, just seeing the footage of it driving on the road, so good. I'm really excited to see it finally on the road. It's an end of a cool project, but you know what? He's rolling with it. He's loving it. It's definitely a CTR inspired car. You did an amazing job on this. I can't wait to see what car you start next. Following Bodevision, we got Chris Sadowski with the DA. He's got some cool new goodies on the car, and I'm really happy to say that the car is finally ready to get tuned. He got a speedometer working with Brian at Hassport. They did some hacking, they did some wiring, they got his speedo working. That is awesome to know that, you know what, Brian's always down there to help the old chassis progress into the new stuff. But getting the car tuned, that's a huge step because you've been driving it around, I'm not sure on what tune, maybe a base map, having fun with it still. The car is gonna put down so much reliable power once you get it on a dyno and it's tuned. I know you're excited, I'm excited too. Hopefully in the next week or hopefully week and a half, we see a cool video of it on the dyno and see what numbers it's actually putting down. And at that point, what's next for the DA, man? What's next? Indeed, we got ZOSH dropping a bomb a day ago saying he's selling his car just to find out that he's actually going K-Series. Man, that is amazing. Some people thought you were letting your car go, getting a Type S, getting the Evo that you wanted, but I don't think you're actually going to get the Evo till you hit 200,000. That's been your goal for a while. You wanted it at 100,000, you're like at 170 now, you want to get to 200,000 and then you get the Evo. Props to you, man, but you're going K. Like I said earlier, K seems to be the way, and that is where you're going. I think the B20V is actually going up for sale. You got a lot of cool people out there trying to help you, supporting you. A lot of people want to see that K-Series go in there really clean, making that engine bay look exactly how the outside looks. Props to you, man. You've put a lot of effort. You've been putting videos out daily. You deserve this, dude. Keep it up. Next up, another person that has deserved all the fame that's been going on, Young Static. Like I said earlier, him and Mike met at Race Wars not too long ago. Cool guys. They both got to hang out, go down the strip, everything possible that you would want out of those two. Props to you guys. But ever since then, Static has been going hard on the videos. A lot of stuff's been coming out. He's been putting a lot of cool content. He did a really awesome walk around of his brother's car, which is an all-wheel drive K-Series supercharged wagon that Static actually helped make like a year ago. So it's really cool to see that you've already been down that route and you're gonna go down that route again with your wagon now. You have a lot of the knowledge that you learned from the mistakes that you made on your brothers that you're gonna make right now. Hopefully you get a set of Hassport mounts that are coming out soon. You got a lot of cool parts, I hope, that come your way. Well deserved, man. You've been hustling for like 10 or 12 years, I'm not gonna lie. Super excited to see that your channel is growing. It couldn't be happening to a better person. And last but not least, we got HunterTuned. A few new things on the Civic. Everybody knows the last time he had this Civic, it was a DevCon B20. He rebuilt it. He got it back in the car. I think the Mustang went down. Instantly, that motor came out. A bunch of stuff going on there. And then he got some extra goodies for the Civic. I really hope HunterTuned is in on this YouTube challenge. I think he is too, because I know you're out there in Wisconsin. I'd love to see what you build. I know you got some spare stuff in there, and you've got some tricks up your sleeve. I want to see you put that knowledge out, you know what I mean? All these guys that are putting in all their effort. I think Hunter has a really good chance of creating something unique and putting down some awesome times, because we all know Hunter can drive, and that's going to be a deciding factor when it comes down to everybody. So props to you, Hunter. You haven't quit either. You've put a lot of videos out since you've started. Your channel is doing very well. Super supportive of you, and I hope to see you in this challenge. Anyways, guys, that's it for this week of the Honda Recap. Thank you to everybody who's joining. Like I said, if this is your first time, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and that thumbs up. Make sure you're notified every Monday night at 8 o'clock when this thing airs. Let's hang out. Let's build a community. We're almost at 4,000. I'm looking to get to 5,000, guys. Share this with other people you know that aren't watching this channel. I know you guys are out there in the comments. Be like, yo, you definitely should check out Honda Vlogs. Trying to build a community out here. I want to make sure everybody knows what's going on in the Honda community. This is probably the best community across all platforms of cars. Changed my mind. Anyways, guys, like I said, that's it for this week of the Honda Recap. Thanks for tuning in. Definitely check out HondaVlogs.com/shop. Pick yourself up a shirt. Support the channel. Support the community. Say what's up to anybody you know in the comments, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.